And welcome back to Retrospect My Fantasy, where we are currently taking a look at the Final Fantasy franchise from beginning to end, and we're working on installment numero 12. Now, before we begin, I've got a couple of announcements to go over. Announcement number one is that we are very close to that goal of 50 followers, you guys. We are at 46, and once we reach that goal of 50, we will have ourselves a bonus stream and giveaway, where we will be playing Telltale's The Walking Dead: A New Frontier, giving away a copy of that game, along with a copy of Psychonauts, and boop, 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 other way, these three $20 Steam gift cards. Now, in order to get that, we have to reach that goal of 50 followers. So if you happen to know anybody that might be interested in watching us play through the Final Fantasy franchise, what's left of it at least, or any of the future franchises we're going to be taking a look at, like Doom or Diablo, GTA, the Bio/System Shocks, Witcher, those are all on the immediate docket because I've already picked all those up. In the beyond that, we're going to be looking at like the Star Wars Dark Forces games, Assassin's Creed, Tomb Raider, Tropico, Civilization. The list goes on. There's like 12 franchises that we're going to be taking a look at, and some of them have some very long games, and some of them are a little shorter, but you know, we'll get through them. Announcement number 2 is that we have recently partnered with Humble. So if you go to that link right there, that gets you to the Humble page, where you can pick up Humble bundles, you can sign up for Humble monthly, or you can just browse the Humble store. There's a lot of awesome stuff on sale right now. Actually, there's pretty much always awesome stuff on sale. But by using that link, not only are you picking yourself up some awesome games, at least I hope you enjoy them, as well as supporting some awesome charities, my personal favorites being Child's Play and Doctors Without Borders, but you'll also be supporting the channel. And by doing so, all the proceeds that we raise through this or any other effort go towards improving all of this. Every single bit of it. The lighting, the cameras, the sound, just in general our equipment, getting more of it. That way we can do other things like pen and paper RPGs, paper magic, some board games, group streams. Got a lot of stuff that I want to do, and it's going to take us a little while to get there, but we will. And it's all, well, not all, but a large part of it's going to come from your guys' support, because I wouldn't have kept going past 3 if you guys weren't here to watch. That's as simple as it comes down to it. Now, where did we leave off? So yesterday in Final Fantasy 12, we ran into the Virai village where Fran is an outcast, and we were told to go and track down her sister, but her sister had left the village and had gotten captured by the Empire. So our next task... Is this where we're supposed to be? Oh, yes, because we're not going into the Feywood yet. So our next task was to track her down in the Henna Mines and rescue her. We did so. She apparently had been affected by some nethicite, similar to the way Fran was. So in... I don't like you, Mr. Demon. And because she was affected by that, she was in that super badass killer rage mode, and didn't really want to talk with us very much. In fact, she ran away from us and led us to a giant dragon, which we defeated narrowly. We then went back to the Virai village, where we were told that, you know what, we're okay people. And we were given a little charm that allows us to pass through those gates that are all over the woods here. So we started doing so, and we ran into another dragon. And we barely beat that dragon. And that is where we left off. We are still ultimately trying to get to the mountain, the nearby mountain. That is ultimately our goal. We shall see where in that we go. Like how far we break through today and whatnot. We've got a lot of stuff we've got to do still. We've also got a lot of money that we need to build up so we can buy the best equipment for our team that we can. Earth Magicite. Also, back to speed up mode, because I like speed up mode. Alright, let's see here. More Marlboros, eh? There's a lot of freaking Marlboros here, man. I'm not okay with it. I mean, ultimately these Marlboros are not really hurting us that badly, but at this point in my Final Fantasy career, not just playing through this for the stream, but most of my life, Marlboros are very bad news, and you don't really want to get involved with Marlboros until you are like really ready. Also, Marlboros are supposed to be way the hell bigger than this, so it's kind of just, the whole thing's just throwing me off. It's not cool, man. That's really what I'm trying to get at. That it's not cool. Especially this early on, being able to fight and defeat Marlboros, just... it's almost unnerving, actually. Alright, let's go through this gate. Where does this take us? Someplace good? Someplace... okay, so we've got two areas that we can head off into. I already like this one. There's Mount Baromises is to the northeast. Should you go south, you'll enter the rift. Take care. Gods guide your path. Okay. We will. The Kilties of Mount Baromises took us in and treated us warmly. Thanks to their aid, I'm well enough to return home. Nice! That's awesome of them, man. When newcomers what can't walk on their own arrive, I carry them up the mountain. I'm glad to help the Kilties any way I can. Damn, that is a very, very handy little gesture. If only it was, you know, if only he'd do it for us. But there's a lot of us, so that'd be a lot of trips. So, Mount Baromises is ultimately where we're trying to go. I couldn't remember the name, but thankfully they provided it for us. I remember this area not being too bad. Actually, I remember this area being kind of easy after all the stuff that we got done in the henna mines and whatnot. Why are there never any cartographers when we need one? Why do I have to keep just exploring this place? Oh, those people are... Actually, to be fair, we aren't wearing the correct clothes either.
Empires parade down city streets while refugees walk barefoot through the snow.
And so I sought for peace, to stop short war and ease their suffering. My father will choose peace.
Will he now? You sound sure of yourself.
Larsa
You can
is...
never know another, even your father.
Larsa is... very idealist.
Don't take it the wrong way, Kay.
But he's got a good heart. The problem is going to be when he's like truly let down by something.
This crisis would not end were I gone. The Senate hates the very fact that House Solidor exists.
That's probably true.
By necessity, we must find reason to silence them.
Necessity? Ah, yes, necessity. Does that word free you, I wonder? You show no hesitation to solve matters with blood.
Neither did you in your day.
The sword of House Solidor cannot be left to rust in doubt. It was you, Excellency, who tempered that sword.
Is this your idea of vengeance?
Probably. You probably weren't a very good father
necessity.
during Vane's growing up.
If we do not act now, it is not only our future you imperil.
So, you would dirty your hands.
If only
to keep his
by not being
clean.
around very much.
My hands are stained with blood. I see little reason to stay them now.
Spoken like a true psychopath.
So they are. And so House Solidor lives on.
Coming up with any justification to continue his wanton slaughter. But then again, who are we to criticize? All we do is run around killing animals all day with swords and spears. I mean, to a degree, some of these monsters like are truly menaces, but like how often do we see like wolves and shit in cities, like trying to attack people? Never. How often do we see our characters running up to a whole bunch of wolves for their skin to sell to a merchant so that we can buy weapons to better kill the wolves for their skin? That's all I'm trying to get at. Ooh, where does this go? Am I accidentally going all the right way? God damn it. Oh well. Just means we get better, newer, better, awesomer cutscenes. Mount Barumises. Time to turn around! Hopefully. Yes. No, we are not ready for Mount Barumises. We must arbitrarily kill more animals and skin them. Or sometimes, like, take wings or whatever, whatever other vendor trash might be handy. Especially while we have Larsa. Taking advantage of that fourth is the highest thing on my agenda. I mean, I don't think we really need Larsa, but it is definitely nice to have him around. Ooh, we got an elfin bow. Now we don't need to buy one. Hey there, Mr. Elemental. Gonna leave you alone. Because you'll totally beat the crap out of me. Some dark magicite. Where does this go? Someplace fun? More white wolves. I wonder if their wolf pelts are worth the same as the other earlier wolf pelts. Because if they are, it's bullshit. These wolves are way harder to get. Really? The onions had nothing. Talk about bullshit. Ooh. Thank you. Ooh, Mr. Gator. Can I have a word with you? Ooh, you're tough. I mean, you don't deal a crap ton of damage, but you can take it. Alright. Alright, we found death. Ooh. Are you a rare one? Dark skeleton. Well, does not really seem like it. This ice is melting, and that kind of scares me. Because that means that we might be able to fall through at any moment. And I don't... Seeing as how these guys live in a desert, I don't know if any of them can swim. In fact, aside from maybe Princess Ash and Fran, I would be legitimately surprised if any of them knew how to swim. Ooh, a Yeti? Looks like an awful lot like a white werewolf. Palette swaps. They're just the worst. Oh, only 69 gil. Come on. Swear to God, if you people set off these traps, thank you. I would kick you out of the party. Forever. That's probably the biggest lie I've ever told. Ooh. You look intense. How are you there, buddy? Okay. That guy does not look very happy. Maybe we should go talk to him about some of his problems and help cut them out. I didn't have a very good transition to that joke. In fact, I had only a shitty transition from that joke. Yay! Oh, there's more of them. Lame. Although, if Lars is going to keep healing us for us, then, you know, I'm fine with that. Can we keep Larissa around just for the rest? Did that say Diamond Shield? That said Diamond Shield, didn't it? Ooh. Why did he consume a Bacchus wine? Maybe this place is better for me than I thought. Hey there, buddy. Wow, you barely even noticed that. How is that guy worth only 1 LP? Obviously, he was worth a lot more than 1 XP. He's worth a couple hundred, but still. I thought about it, but if I was playing this game, if my intent was to play these games optimally, that would definitely be something I would do. But I don't want to play these games optimally. Not because I don't want to play them optimally, because that is kind of my jam. But because the kind of the whole reasoning behind this channel, or everything that I'm doing, was out the gate when I was kind of starting this up. Like, Final Fantasy 1, I believe I did everything. Final Fantasy 2, I believe I did everything. And then in 3 is where I came up with a philosophy of like 70%. Because there's just way too much to do in 3. In fact, in 3, if we were to count it percentage-wise, I think I only did like 5% because of all the different job classes. But about 70%. Because that is what I would reasonably expect someone playing these games to do. Now later, once we've completed our retrospective of the Final Fantasy franchise, I might go back and play some choice ones that I particularly enjoyed with a more optimal bent towards them. Doing things how I would do them, or anyone who's kind of obsessed with these games would do them. But, important note, that is definitely going to be a while after we complete it, the franchise, because, like I've said a couple times, not many, but a couple times, playing these games over and, like, back to back like this, I'm kind of starting to get a little burnt out on the Final Fantasy franchise. So I definitely need to take a break from it before coming back to these and playing it for fun. Although this one is different enough that it's a bit of a breath of fresh air. Just because the combat isn't as demanding. Honestly, what I need to do is I need to take like half an hour and just essentially completely rebuild all of my gambits. Because right now they're kind of a hot mess. Actually, it's not even that they're a hot mess. They're just really basic. Where the hell am I going? Okay, no, I am going back this way. Wait, no it's not. I want to go this way. What am I doing? But no, you're 100% right. I should set up a steel gambit. I also just need to go to a gambit shop and buy a whole bunch of gambits, because I don't have very many. I only have a couple beyond the real basic. In fact, I think I've only purchased one, which was Blinda. Cast Blinda on ally that is blind. Oh, you're totally gonna set... Ah, damn it. Alright. Oh, sorry, Bosch. Like, I need to probably set up for, Pinello to cast Rise on anybody that is down. That would probably be a good thing for me to do. Ooh. There we go. And I should probably more frequently use the map overlay. But I keep forgetting it's there because that's something I expect out of Diablo, not... Crap. I don't like this place. The enemies are too strong. By the time you can get here, the enemies are way too strong. And there's a lot of status effects flying around, too. Oh boy. So that was a hot mess. Yeah, screw the rift. We're not ready for that place. And you, Miss Ash, are poisoned. Alright, so now... let's go to Brumisace. Wait, have we explored this whole area? No, we haven't, but... well, fine. There's no cartographer here. We should finish our explorations, and then we'll go to Brumisace. Yes. Get shot. There we are. That button. That button that do the thing. God, that... I love the fact that the crocodile just sits there for like... what, 6 seconds while we attack it? I was totally expecting there to be an exit here. Over into that lower area. Are we waiting for an environmental? I don't recall. Do not recall at all how we get over to this other side. Oh, wow, that was a lot of... it's a lot of treasure in one spot. We are totally going to trip these. I mean, I could take each character and then specifically set them up. Well, none of that was worth it, but... Oh well. Alright. I guess it's time to go to Broomy Sace and actually do what we're supposed to do. And get coffee in me. So how are you guys doing tonight? Do you guys have a massive snowstorm either having just hit or on the way to your area? Because I do. It's supposed to snow badly for where I live, at least. From 11 p.m. to about 8 a.m. Are you... What the hell is wrong with you guys? Ash... This way's fastest. Usually what we get here in Oregon, at least the parts of Oregon that I live in, is... Until recent years, at least, we've gotten a lot more snow in very recent years, but what typically how our winters go is... colder than snot, but nothing actually happening most of the winter. Congrats! Yeah, normally, that's what our winters are like. They're about 40 degrees most days. Actually, no, they're usually about, like, 20 degrees most days, but with no precip. And then... there'll be like a day where it'll be like 35. Well, I hope you do well. I'm assuming it's an exam. Oh yeah, Calc 4 final. Maybe if I read the whole thing. Well, I hope you do very well. The highest math that I ever went through was trigonometry, but that's because I went to art school. So I did all of my math learning in high school. Did I just pull up the map when I have the map overlay on screen? God. Facepalm for myself. Whew. That was quite the hit. Hat. No, thank you. Actually, I wouldn't mind the... Once it gets below 0, like, that's when I'm... Like, I love cold weather, but once it gets below 0, that's when I'm done with cold weather. Between 0 and, like, 40 is actually about where I like it. That's not true. My preferred temperature is, like, 55, but, like... I'll deal with between 0 and 40. Once it gets below that, though, Jesus. That's when... No, nope. We had one winter a few years ago. Oh, electrical engineering? Oh, hell yeah, it is. Oh, man. Because math is consistent in formula. Once you have the variables, you plug them in, and it's good to go. That's how I used to be. Until I started getting hit on my bikes and whatnot. So now I don't, because I want the extra armor. But where you live, that's crazy. Like, people thought I was insane wearing shorts in the winter at like 20 degrees. But yeah, no more. Not only am I getting old, at the ripe old age of 30, but I like having a bit more between my skin than nothing and the asphalt. Maybe we should kill more Slaven. Alright, venture on, neither hunt nor quest without this set of high potions and Nukai sand in your haversack. This is some, like, very well thought out sales pitches here for these items. Simple pole made of iron. Its end is stained in dried blood. Alright, so we're not going to pick it. Christ! Stop giving me equipment. I'm not sure I would survive in Wisconsin. But no, both of my housemates are California natives, and they prefer this to California because they don't like they don't mind the heat if it gets hot, but they prefer a more moderate weather than the California summers. Alright, well, there went all of our money again. So our evade is going to go down to nothing with the Gladius. Alright, let's start with everybody else. Really? Is this sword still not better than the Mithril Blade? Or than the... Nope, that's better. Mage's Habit. Alright, let's check out this Gladius then. I'm definitely with you there. So lately our summers have been around... Usually the way summers work in Oregon, or growing up the way the summers worked in Oregon, it would be like 70 to 80 degrees pretty much the entire summer, except for about a week where it would be like 90s and maybe hit 100. Maybe. But lately it's been a lot more of the 100. And I personally am not okay with that. Anything above about 75 and I start dying. I'm visibly uncomfortable. I'm a lot more cranky. I do not do well in the heat. Man, there's a lot of refugees here. Like, holy crap, there's a lot of refugees. Wonder what's going on. What could possibly be driving a bunch of refugees here? What political event between multiple nations could be occurring to drive so many different peoples here? I don't understand. An Arcadian. Ooh, an Acolyte, huh? We cannot feed the refugees indefinitely, but must give them the means to feed themselves. If only one could magic foodstuffs. See, you just need to become a cleric. D&D clerics can conjure food I mean, it's higher level for food and water, is it? I think wizards can too. I know druids can definitely get you food. I mean, especially if you really like eating berries. Rej? Alone. Leave me alone. The hearts of humans are weak. I dare not grow close to them, lest mine grow weak as well. They really... I came to the Paramina Rift, hoping to study the rare strain of worm known as Viral. Sadly, I've been most disappointed. Not the rift. If not the rift, where might it be? It's a question that I cannot answer, sir. Aha! I see. Well, just leave it at my desk in the morning. I'll deal with it then. This guy is old as dirt. Holy crap.
Is he sleeping?
No, my child.
Whoa.
Fucking
I do
Vaughn.
not sleep. I dream. For reality and illusion are a duality. Two parts of a whole.
Interesting
Only
philosophy.
the mirror of dreams reflects what is true.
What?
Anastasis, your grace.
That made no goddamn
sorry.
sense.
Down your words. Ashelia, daughter of Ramanas, I have dreamt your dream.
Wow.
Who better to carry on the Dalmascan line than she who bears the Dawn Shard?
Hey,
Your
Wicked.
dream
Thank you for the host,
of a
sir.
Kingdom restored is known to me.
Grand Kiltias, then give us your blessing. Grant the Lady Ash her accession to the...
I do not suppose this is something you might reconsider.
Ah, I forgot about this guy.
My little emperor-in-waiting. You called and I have come.
This is the man I wanted you to meet. Believe it or not, he is a member of the noble house Margrace, rulers of the Rosarian Empire.
Yep.
I am but one of very, very many. Try as I might, I could not stop this war alone. Thus, I came seeking Lars's assistance.
Look at him, thinking he's so cool.
Alcide Margrace at your service. To think I stand before the Lady Ash, it is truly
Nope,
an honor.
he's not. He's not cool.
I see it is true after all. Ah, stunning is Dalmasca's desert bloom.
You know she's married. I mean, she's a widow, but
Arcadia,
still.
Larsa. In Rosaria, Alcid. They dream not of war. Should empire join with empire, the way will open for a new Evilis in our time.
Well, that sounds good. Maybe.
Grand Kiltias, you speak much of dreams, but in the real world, war is upon us.
Gran Kiltias. I was told my coming here would
Okay.
prevent this war.
Okay.
I was to assume my father's throne and announce the restoration of Dalmasca, treat with the Empire for peace, and persuade the Resistance to stay their hand. I have not come all this way to be asked to reconsider.
He didn't ask you to
A
reconsider.
word from you and the Resistance would stop cold, and Rosaria's pretext for joining the war scattered off to the four winds. This was what we had hoped. Alas, circumstances change. A full 2 years have passed since your reported death. Were it to become known you are still alive,
Some
fear
shit would
it
go
could
down.
only worsen our current situation.
Now,
Because I am powerless to help.
Nay, in fact, it has little to do with you.
Then
because
what?
you're inconsequential now.
If Lady Ash were to extend her hand in friendship, perhaps I could then persuade the Emperor. His Excellency will solve things peacefully.
The Emperor Gramis is no more. His life was taken.
Father.
I'll give you one hint as to who did it. Or rather, who is to blame.
What possible cause could we have to lay hand on our Emperor?
A deception and an outrage. The Senate will not stand for this.
A viper amongst our
With
senators?
Chairman Gregoroth as its head. With what dignity remained him, he confessed to the poisoning and passed his own
A
sentence.
viper with many tails. Much of the Senate is culpable.
We had no choice but to strip the Senate of authority and assign powers of autocracy to myself until such time as order...
Spare me your lies! I see the serpent coiled here before me!
Grace, you speak too freely.
Zargabath! Do not tell me you join in his mama's farce!
With Rosaria poised to invade at any moment.
God, these pros are so good. I am going to steal much of this for my next D&D campaign. Not directly, but a lot of the dialogue.
Surely you would not go so far.
So good.
Vain Solidor! As Judge Magister and upholder of the law, I hereby place you under arrest.
You misunderstand. Vane did not make himself autocrat. It was the very Ministry of Law which you serve. Do you see it now, Drace? When you bared your sword at His Excellency, you bared your sword at the law.
You wear the mama's motley well, Bergen.
Yeah. Yeah, you all look like jesters to me. Your armor is all very ridiculous. Only the basic judge armor, like Galbranth wears, looks cool.
Such strength. Inhuman.
Zargabath, take the Alexander. You will accompany Bergen and bring Larsa back to me.
Sire.
Okay. Alright, the Alexander, huh?
Your Excellency, Lord Larsa was placed under my charge.
Oh? Perhaps you mistook your orders then. I can see no other explanation for why you were reporting and conjecturing on my doings to my late father.
Your Excellency.
A hound begging for scraps at the Emperor's table. Would you serve another master, hound? You may fulfill your duty as Judge Magister before us all.
Oh, really?
She has been tried and found guilty.
Your
Has she?
Excellency, I beg you reconsider.
Is Galbranth willing to do whatever it takes to secure his place in the world? Also, why didn't he bring his sword? He is a judge. He is allowed to wear swords in the royal household.
Do it. I care not. Live, Gabranth. Protect the young lord. Protect Larsa.
Really? She doesn't care that he's about to stab her.
Forgive me.
I would care.
Pray be quick.
Also, you're having way too much conversation, considering you're supposed to be executing her. Everyone's going to suspect something's up. I would suspect something's up. It's not like they're priests. It's not like he was administering last rites or anything. So clearly,
Solidor lives on.
Their conversation was some sort of conspiracy. Tinfoil hat time. I should make a tinfoil hat. Not because of, like, alien radio waves or whatever, but just to have so I can pull out for bullshit conspiracy theories like this.
Resolution. The late Emperor Gramis would have lent you his ear, that much is certain. But we are dealing with Vayne Solidor. Should the princess return,
it's right in his name.
All to tempt the resistance into battle.
He's usually
this war, that much is certain.
I'm willing to give them the benefit of the doubt when during their naming
He's a
scheme.
military genius.
The dreams have told me thus.
But his name is Vayne.
Would imperil us all. I see war, and Vayne's name writ bold on history's page.
Are they just taking naming conventions now from
Arcadia's banners
Tolkien?
fly high. They are making ready for the coming war. According to our latest reports, the Western Armada prepares for war, under Vayne's command, no less.
Of course.
The newly formed 12th Fleet has already been deployed. Oh yes, the Imperial First Fleet stands ready. They'll be underway as soon as the Odin's refit is complete. And there is more. The 2nd Caravan Expeditionary Force is being called in to replace the missing 8th, so there will be no gaps. The largest force ever seen.
Okay. Okay. That's all? We have a weapon that can take out an entire force in a single go. God, that lip sync.
And
Why?
The Nethicite is the coup de grace. Grand Kiltius, your grace. I spoke to you of my succession. Let us put that aside.
Okay.
Should I become Queen of Dalmasca now, powerless as I am, I can protect nothing.
Correct.
With a greater power at my disposal, perhaps then.
It is the Nethicite of which you dream?
I require something far greater.
To wield power against power.
You woke him up.
Truly the words of a human child.
Yeah, pretty much.
I am descended from the Dynast King himself.
Indeed. Then you have but one choice. Seek you the other power Wraithwall left.
Does such a thing exist?
Journey across the Paramana Rift.
Lovely.
To the still shrine of Miriam.
Lovely.
There rests the gift he entrusted to the Grand Kiltius of his time. Seek it out. The Sword of Kings can cut through Nethicite.
I really don't want to go through that area. Can
Why he would entrust the power to destroy Nethicite, the instrument of his greatness, to another and not to his own progeny, I cannot say.
I can.
Awaken Shelia Benagan and take up your sword, or your dream will remain but a dream.
It's really simple. If you do not necessarily trust your progeny, you do not give them both the power and the power to rule and the power to destroy other rule. You give the power to destroy the power of rule into someone else.
My dream too fades into day.
It's... Sorry, Larsa. What the hell is up? I mean, we've only dropped 2.4% of frames, but still, seems like a lot right now. Larsa has gone to the inner sanctum with the Grand Kiltius. I believe the news of the Emperor's assassination came as something as a shock. Was I overly direct, perhaps? No matter. He is in good hands now. I can agree with that. An acolyte of the Grand Kiltius. Alright, so now we have to go to an area for which we are not prepared. Oop. So, what shall we do? We could do some grinding, but grinding's kind of boring. Oh, speaking of which, we have licenses to buy. Increase it when fighting with an empty hand. Remedy, more HP. HP would be useful. So we've got daggers up to dagger 6 now, which is all the daggers. Where is our first ninja sword? One is 100. Not today. Oh, we're one away. Okay, well, Balthier. We still don't have any measures. It's a shame. So we'll get Balthier more hit points, because that's what he's missing most. And another gambit slot. Alright, what did all we get down here? Another battle lore and a swiftness. Alright, so Fran is probably doing our most, or has our highest potential damage now. Aside from with whatever her weapons would do. Oh, hey, there's the blood sword. Is the blood sword really that unique that it needs its own slot? Alright. Lady Ash. You have a lot of armor. Yeah, we don't even have access to this stuff yet, so we are way ahead on armor. Spear 5 we'll pick up. Get some potion lore, that is fairly useful. Yeah, and we'll get some magic lore. We'll make her a better mage while we're at it, so her healing actually matters. Pinello. Sure. Hit points are nice. We don't need Guild Toss. Well, honestly, we never will need Guild Toss. We'll never use it. Alright. So, now let's work on some of these gambits. Any... Okay. What other things can Van do? He can attack. Well, we have no magic for him to use. We've got some items. Don't want to use any of that stuff. Traveler. Deal damage based on total footsteps taken to all foes in range. First aid to someone who's critically wounded. Do we have critical wounded ally? Nope. Ally status. HP critical. Okay. So that's probably going to be it for Vaughn for a little while. Capture critical foe to obtain loot. Alright, so do we have... foe. We don't have foe critical. We'll need to pick that up. So for now, poach is off the table. Cure and blind. She does not have access to cure. We really need... flying enemy and thunder? Yeah, we can do that. We can do flying enemy and thunder. Considering I have her on katanas right now, that'll be very handy. He does not need that. Unleash an attack only available when blind. Alright. Can we do self-blind? We cannot do self-blind. So we'll turn you off. You also don't have access to Kira. What the hell? Why don't these people have access to the things I need them to have access to? What the hell's wrong with them? Why won't they do what I want them to? Alright, so you, Missy, can actually do some awesome stuff. No. 50%, and then we'll do another one. That is ally at 70% cure. And then what the hell we'll do? What other magic spells do you have, Missy? Raise? Sure, yeah, we'll take care of that. Maybe. Do we have if allies dead? Nope. Okay, can't do raise yet. Can go ahead and do blind though. That way all of our mages can take care of that. There we go. So that should hopefully change things a little bit. Probably not, but hopefully. Alright, so now we have to go to the bad place. Where all the monsters want a bad touch. Come on, Pinello. Just... God, not having Larsa on the team is... kind of sucks. It's going to make things a lot more difficult. Maybe I shouldn't have let him go. Was that an option? Could we have just... When Larsa said he was going to leave us for a little while, could we have just kidnapped him into our adventure. Because if that was an option, they should have made that a lot more clear. I would have taken that in a moment's notice. Ooh, that was a trap right in front of me. What? God damn it, Ash. Ah, crap. Nope. Is it? Okay, it's not hanging around there anymore. That's good. I really don't want to fight any elementals and lose right now. I mean, sure, we're only an hour in, but still. I think I need to buy How to Deal with Silence. I also just need... God, always on the need for money. That's all I ever need. I don't really need anything else. That tells me that I need to go and do a whole bunch of grinding for, like, bent rods over in the, Nam Yensa Sansi. Because those things were worth, like, 1,200 apiece. It's a lot of gil. Also, I need to get my other characters into actual mage classes. Only really having one white mage sucks. Hey, Mr. Yeti. Who totally looks like the werewolf that we were fighting earlier. Alright. Oh boy, let's see how well we do this time around with no actual improvement, and actually we're being down a character, so we're really worse off. Yeah, we are. Okay. Are we gonna actually fight the thing? Thank you. God damn. Okay. Let's do some careful pulling. As much as we can anyway. Yeah, so pulling is not much. Fuck me. Oh, there goes our one. Alright, well then. Hey, other people with melee weapons. Let's get our fight on. Okay. Wow. This is not going well. We're fighting tomatoes and losing. Wow. Okay. Well... Hey, let's use a Phoenix Down.
You cannot end us.
Well, shit. Okay. That was not fun. I think that's about the best way I can put that. That was not fun. And we need to come up with a better plan of attack than dying. At least that's my thought on what just went down. Now that may include many things. I'm thinking maybe just go with me on this one, that we go back to the Gilmore Woods and run around in circles killing Marlboros for a little while. Because not only will that give us wow, we're almost out of MP as well. Not only will that give us an item that has a fair amount of monetary value, but god damn it. But it will also give us a whole bunch of LP with which we can level characters up. Let's get rid of this. I really don't want to get petrified in the middle of this fight. Okay. A T-Rex down. God. Yeah, we may have pushed far too forward. Overstretched our means just a little bit. Wow. Wow. They messed her up bad. What the hell? What am I looking for right now? Oh, Echo Herb.
I can't.
Really? Fine. I get it. Penello's dead. Balthier's about to die. Oh, can't have 4 in the party. Good. Now we can bring Vaughn in. That's right, Vaughn is set. I need to change that up. I just need to get a whole bunch more gambits. Because I know there's one that's first attack or first action something. But
I failed.
wow. Okay. Well, so things have taken a decided turn for the worse. But that's okay. It's okay. We can fix this. How are we going to fix this? I know how we're going to fix this. We are going to... Alright, Bosch. Now you're going to use a Phoenix Down on everybody else. Oh, Vaughn doesn't need one. Somehow, I was smart enough to get Vaughn out of the fight before he died. Imagine that. So instead, what we're going to do is we're going to go find a save point and use that. Where is our nearest save crystal? F me. Okay. Okay. Nope. Don't care. Nope. You can't make me care. And I totally took the wrong path. That's okay. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes you just keep running. And Lady Ash is totally gonna die. I mean, I know they really don't want us here, but you know, we're gonna die, so I don't think they're gonna mind. At least I hope not. Because we're just gonna walk inside, use the save point, maybe spend a little bit of money, and then leave. Maybe not even... Actually, is it a gold one? Because if it's a gold one, maybe we'll just teleport. It is a gold one. Where would we teleport to, Precious? Sure, we'll buy a map. To the village. Yep, I want to sell you everything else that I have on me. That, oh no, that's not true. I want to sell you a lot of stuff that I have on me. Ooh, broken sword is worth a lot. So it's quality lumber. Crap, but I don't really want to fight those guys. Really? Okay. One swallow and you will know why they call them spirits. Lose yourself in the first sip. Find yourself in seconds. Oh, Bacchus wine. Okay. I was kind of expecting something else. Okay, so where do we want to go to? Where do we want to go? Where's a good place to just kind of... Actually, a good place to just grind out some levels is right out here. We don't need to use one of our few remaining teleport stones. Just this loop that we're on. Start off with these guys, chain them together. Not that they're likely to give me anything decent, but you never know. But what we want all the Marlboros. A remedy? Well now, you don't say. Don't you make me feel special. We really want the great Marlboros, but even just these regular ones they'll suffice. We might... We might want to go... Was it these two that had the just bunches of Marlboros? I don't recall now. Damn my memory. Oh well. We'll just kill the ones we have here first, and then push forward. I mean, 375 XP. It's not great. Only 1 LP. I mean, it is what it is. It's not really all that exciting. But not exciting is fine when you're trying to grind. In fact, it's kind of what you want. So let's see here. What do we get? And then we're going to have to go to Rabanaster. Or was there a... I'm trying to remember if there was a gentleman in the... Wow, that hurt. Actually, no, it didn't. It just knocked us back. In the Jara village that sold gambits. I don't think there was. There should be, though. There really should be. I still don't like you ladies. You're really mean. I mean, what did I as a Hume ever do to the Viri to deserve that level of animosity? That's what I want to know. Just because I don't hear the green word, they don't like me. That's racism. Actually, no, that's not even racism. That's classism. I am a princess, and I demand respect. Yes, please, give me all the Marlboros that I can fight. That's all I want to fight. I want to kill all the cigarettes. Did you know that that was actively part of a non-smoking campaign in the offices of early Square days? Early Squaresoft? The original concept art for Marlboros is because the director didn't want anybody on his team smoking. The art director specifically didn't want anybody on his team smoking, so he came up with this horrible looking creature and would put it on people's packs of cigarettes to try and get them to quit smoking. But then the actual director liked it so much that they eventually started putting them in the games. There's your little trivia. That's why they have the power of bad breath, because smoking makes your breath stink. It's a dumb piece of trivia, but especially for Final Fantasy trivia. It's not like any hot takes that A, cigarettes are bad, or that cigarettes cause bad breath, or that they're named Marlboros after the cigarette brand. It's just a little bit more in-depth. God, that blast wave. I mean, it doesn't really do much, but still, it looks like it should be really painful. Cloying breath. Ooh. Hey, Diresaur. Yes, please. Why don't you drop things? One gill. The high ether's worth it, but that one gill was total BS. Come on, there we go. Just want them to kill things faster. Actually, if I just want them to kill things faster, I can make them kill things faster. Hey, Alien Cry, thank you very much for the follow, and welcome to the channel. Killing things faster. That's what I do. God, 4 times... If you don't have your gambit set up, 4 times is a nightmare. Oh. Need to actually set party leader. There we go. Alright, Lady Ash, wake up. Thank you. Like, there's no way you're going to react. Like, double speed is hard to react to some of the things. There's no way you're going to react to anything on 4 times speed. Until it's far too late. God, we are starting to run out of echo herbs. Bastard. God damn it. Oh well. It is what it is. The ladies will keep themselves, and eventually Bosch, healed. Because I'm sure Bosch will get poisoned at some point. Oh wait, there's a save point back just this way. God, what is going on? God, that's hard to follow. You will also likely run into every trap if you're on 4 times speed. So I don't recommend it. It is kind of funny though. Especially if you were like in a large open area, just turn it on and just let it happen. It's gonna happen. Just let it. Gift measure. It doesn't even have a metal spike in it. There's been no eco-terrorists here. In the news or anything like that, eco-terrorists doing that anymore, driving spikes into trees. That's really good because they typically didn't do more than just damage to equipment, but they could have really hurt a lot of people with that practice. Or maybe it's just not getting reported anymore because it's old hat. That's the problem with news. Or with the news agencies. They don't really care about something unless it's sensational and new. But anyway, that's getting a little off topic. How are we doing on... Hey, we're starting to gather quite a few points there. Holy crap, Van has, like, hit points now. He can... So you just have to keep using it? I'm not a big fan of those abilities that you have to use over and over and over again. But, I mean, it is what it is, right? Hey, now we can use the blood sword. And whatever is in accessories 18. Don't care. Lady Ash, yeah, let's get more some. So keep increasing those stats. Pinello. I really should give someone that summon, but like I said yesterday, what's my incentive? Can we use Demon's Bane? Two-handed. One-handed weapons. That blood sword is not anywhere near as strong as we need it to be. So that was a bit of a waste. Oh well. Sometimes that happens. Especially in Final Fantasy games. Jesus. The number of... Woo! Get them speed ups. The next zone. I should probably also just turn it off from... Or maybe I could just turn it on Bosch to... as opposed to leaders over to nearest enemy. So as I run around, he just starts attacking everything. Ooh. There we go. Kind of tempted to find out where the autosave is. Let's mess up an ice elemental. It didn't kill us before we got our attack off. That's good. Guess, yeah, we'll have to do a number 2 before we can keep pumping up. Come on. I don't... recall. I know the elementals are off the charts powerful. Unless you have the right spells to really mess them up. Usually what you want to do early on is silence them. And then hit them with their counter element. But I don't have any good magicians, so I get kind of screwed. I almost messed that up. Badly. Fortunately, I had enough time. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. God damn it. Why am I so bad at this? That's fine, we'll just pull someone else in. And start the chain over again. After we see how much damage we've done to this. Come on. Hey, we killed it. After it almost ruined us. ES. But that doesn't matter, because the game already rendered its verdict. Okay, come on. There we go. Not good for getting treasure. Check. Ooh. To walk this rift in ice and snow, this is part of the asceticism. Go up this slope and south from to reach the most terrifying of enemies. More refugees. 4 times is it's a bit much for me. Yeah. Oh, this guy's not so bad. I'm sure he hits like a truck, but... Actually, okay. Oh. Damn it. Thank you. Come on. Come on, people. Thank you. Oh, well. There goes Bosch. Well, leaving this one up to Fran. Okay, I was gonna say it ran. Stay away from the ice elemental, please. Thank you. Now we're gonna beat the crap out of you, because you're not nice. And that is our sole justification for all of this, is we only hurt not nice things. Ooh, glacial staff, that sounds nice. Sounds very nice. Alright. Ooh. Got me a teleport stone. You shouldn't have. I don't like that they can poison me without dropping antidotes. Actually, drop the cure for that status effect. Tourmaline ring. That could be really... Oh, this is where we get our next summon, isn't it? Do I have to go in here? Actually, yes I do, because this is... Wait, this is where we're supposed to go, isn't it? Damn it. I hate going where we're supposed to go. Alright, so because we won't be able to get very far into this next dungeon, which we need to go into, we're actually going to call it here. But before I do, I've got a couple of announcements to go over. Ooh. First thing is that I would like to, once again, remind you guys that we are partnered with Humble. So if you take that link there, that takes you straight to the Humble store, where you can sign up for Humble Bundles, Humble Monthly, or just peruse the store. They have, when you're shopping at Humble, not only do you get yourself some awesome games and support some great charities, my personal 2 favorites being Doctors Without Borders and Child's Play, but you also support the channel. 5% of any store purchases go towards the channel. If you towards getting better cameras, more cameras, so we can do things like board games or paper magic or pen and paper RPGs,